On one side was Zoro and King were there. King was preparing to launch his attack by pulling his ginger back like a catapult. Zoro, who saw, did not expect that his comb could be pulled like that, and King also released his attack called Imperial Predeful Martin very quickly. The attack went straight to the Zoro so that the surroundings were destroyed. But unfortunately, Zoro was still able to avoid it, and Zoro said, "Damn it, can be parried. It's just like a laser sword." That King explained that was how a penetrating hunt is prey in ancient times. Zoro, still underwater, immediately released his 30-60 pounds pointed cannon, but unfortunately King easily avoided Zoro's attack. King also attacked back with a sword of fire. Then Zoro avoided it while saying, "If you can't hit it, then I will just waste my energy." Zoro also asked King in the fire on his back one of the unique abilities of a Pteranodon too. King replied that it wasn't the ability of Pteranodon, but it was another ability. Seeing the King talking from above, then the Zoro was annoyed and was going to drop King down so that their position were equal. Zoro immediately released his attack named Santoryu Kazuzu Tatsumaki. A storm of swords greeted King above, but unfortunately the King blocked Zoro's slash using his wings. Zoro, who saw that, said that both dragons and dinosaurs both have very hard bodies. If that's true, but if his body is much stronger, you can say that he is a little different from the others. Then King dashed to attack Zoro using his sword, because even so, King also likes to use sword when fighting with Zoro. Clashes swords with King that Zoro keeps thinking of ways defeating the King is because even though Zoro's attack succeeded in hitting King many times, he wasn't hurt at all. His wings could move, meaning it wasn't just a display. And Zoro also still didn't know King was flying using his wings or not. Apart from that, the fire on his back kept burning. At first, Zoro thought it was part of his ability, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Even there, Zoro thought that King was a descendant of a fishman or a giant. Of course, he had the power of a race that Zoro didn't know about. Zoro too was hit by an attack from King and sent him flying quite far away. Zoro said, "I have to find the answer, otherwise I won't be able to beat him." While Zoro was still lying down, he heard the sound of someone playing shamisen. Surprisingly, suddenly the animal swords released an aura once so big that sucks the arm from Zoro dry. Something like this had also happened when Zoro first used the animal swords given by Komurasake. On one side, Orochi was seen relaxing in the treasure room scene. There he also heard the sound of the shamisen very clearly, which is next to his current room. Orochi is also picked from a small sideline, and he saw someone inside. Orochi thought that if there was an enemy who already knew where he was hiding. When he saw more clearly, Orochi was surprised like that because the person who was playing shamisen was the beautiful Komurasake. Orochi even came to Komurasake while crying and said, Am I in heaven or am I dreaming? Since that day I always dream of you every night. I can't forget you. Komurasake smiled and replied, So did I, sir. Orochi, I will always be your side. Orochi cried happily and said, If this is a dream, don't wake up right me. And scene returned to where Zoro and King were. Zoro, who still couldn't fully master the animal swords, kept trying to control it. King, who saw Zoro like that, immediately approached him while saying a split between college yes. King stood right in front of Zoro, there Zoro was still busy holding the Enma sword. He immediately stabbed the king with this sword. But it turned out that it was a trap that King had deliberately made, and there was a huge explosion in their place. On one side of the school dome led ran toward Red Light District. Queen, who was beaten up by Sanji, she got up again and approached Sanji while saying that the one who spoke to you earlier dropped Dendelmushi was Zoro, right? Queen also told Sanji it was impossible if King was able to lose to Zoro, because he was a member of the Lunaria Trade. What should have been extinct there was monsters who were able to survive in any natural conditions. Even in ancient times, they were featured known as gods. Sanji also asked who like they might become extinct.